There we go. Excellent. Okay. Excellent. Let's do this. Alrighty. 8 values. You will be presented with a series of statements. For each one, click the button with your opinion on it. Got it. Oppression by corporations is more of a concern than oppression by governments. Disagree, because corporations don't have armies. It is necessary for the government to intervene in the economy to protect consumers. Agree, because businesses are in the business of making money, and they will do whatever they can to do that if they are allowed to. The freer the markets, the freer the people. Disagree. It is better to maintain a balanced budget than to ensure welfare for all citizens. Agree, because having a balanced budget allows the country to react to disasters and the economics of the world better. Publicly funded research is more beneficial to the people than leaving it to the market. Equally, international trade is beneficial. Strongly agree. For each according to his ability, to each according to his needs. How much do I disagree with that? I think disagree. It would be best if social programs were abolished in favour of private charity. Oh no. Taxes should be increased on the rich to provide for the poor. Disagree. Yes, agree. Public utilities like roads and electricity should be publicly owned. Strongly agree. Excessive government intervention is a threat to the economy. Strongly agree. Those with the greater ability to pay should receive better health care. Yes, but only because if you refuse to let them receive better health care, you are affecting the doctors from offering their services for more money if they are specialists in their field. Strongly agree. Strongly agree. The means of production should belong to the workers who use them. Strongly disagree. The United Nations should be abolished. I don't know enough about them. I know that they put a Saudi Arabian in charge of the Equality for Women's Council So maybe not, but do they do good things? Who knows? Disagree. Military action by our nation is often necessary to protect it. Strongly agree. I support regional unions such as the European Union. Agree. It is important to maintain our national sovereignty. Strongly agree. A united world government would be beneficial to mankind. No, because there are lots of different people with a lot of different priorities. A united world government could not possibly speak for all of them. It is more important to retain peaceful relations than to further our strength. Agree, only in the way that peaceful relationships will negate the need for further strength. But you do need strength to protect yourself from people who don't agree with you on that matter. Wars do not need to be justified to other countries. Disagree. Military spending is a waste of money. Strongly disagree. International aid is a waste of money. Strongly disagree. My nation is great. Australia is pretty awesome. Research should be conducted on an international scale. Strongly agree. Government should be accountable to the international community. Somewhat agree. Even when protesting in an authoritarian government, violence is not acceptable. Strongly disagree. My religious values should be spread as much as possible. Atheism? No. Disagree, because I think atheism is the better, but not strongly disagree, because religion does help some people. A nation's values should be spread as much as possible. Agree, yes. It is very important to maintain law and order. Yes. The general populace makes poor decisions. Yes, because people are stupid. Oops. Victimless crimes such as drug use should not be crimes at all. Strongly disagree, because society has to look after them when they OD. The sacrifice of some civil liberties is necessary to protect us from acts of terrorism. Agree. Government surveillance is necessary in the modern world. Agree. The very existence of the state is a threat to our liberty. Strongly disagree. Regardless of political opinions, it is important to side with your country. Disagree. We all know some countries who do stupid things. No authority should be left unquestioned. Unquestioned or unquestionable? Agree. If it was unquestionable, I would strongly agree. A hierarchy state is best. Societies create natural hierarchies. So I'm going to go agree. It is important that the government follows the majority opinion, even if it is wrong. I will go agree because people are stupid, and large groups of people are largely stupid. The stronger the leadership, the better. Rather vague. Depends what they mean by strength. I mean, is it military strength where they oppose their will, or is it political strength and will, political will? So I'm going to go agree on that one. Democracy is more than a decision-making process. Agree. Environmental regulations are essential. Strongly agree. A better world will come from automation, science and technology. Strongly agree. Children should be educated in religious or traditional values. Yes, but not by the state. Traditions are of no value on their own. Strongly disagree. Religion should play a role in government. Absolutely not. Churches should be taxed the same way other institutions are taxed. Strongly agree. Climate change is currently one of the greatest threats to our way of life. Strongly agree. It is important that we work as a united world to combat climate change. Oh yes, definitely. Society was better many years ago than it is now. Yes and no, but on the whole, no. It is important that we maintain the traditions of our past. Traditions bind us. They provide a coherent frame of reference for everyone. I think they're important. But tradition for tradition's sake is not great. So I'm going to go agree. It is important that we think in the long term beyond our lifespans. Yes. Reason is more important than maintaining our culture. Agree. Drug use should be legalized or decriminalized. Agree. Same-sex marriage should be legal. Strongly agree. No cultures are superior to others. Strongly disagree. Sex outside marriage is immoral. Yes, and that's what makes it so good. If we accept migrants at all, it is important that they assimilate into our culture. Yes. Agree, but not all the way. They should keep the parts of their individual cultures. Abortion should be prohibited in most or all cases. Strongly disagree. Gun ownership should be prohibited for those without a valid reason. Yes. Single-payer. I support single-payer universal healthcare. Strongly agree. Prostitution should be illegal. Strongly disagree. Maintaining family values is essential. Family values is a euphemism for most of the horrors of religious traditions. So strongly disagree. To chase progress at all costs is dangerous. Agree. Genetic modification is a force for good even on humans. Ooh. Yes. We should open our borders to immigration. Strongly agree. Government should be as concerned about foreign citizens as they are about those within their borders. Disagree. All people, regardless of factors like culture or sexuality, should be treated equally. Strongly agree. It is important that we further my group's goals above all others. Strongly disagree. Oh, okay. Economic axis centrist. Diplomatic axis balanced. Civil axis moderate. Societal axis progressive. Ew. Ew. Social liberalism. Sounds about right. Alright, that makes about as much sense as usual. I will leave you guys there. Thank you.